guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another video for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Appa, and this is kind of like a channel where I just do random things. I know my username is like Strictly Drugstore, but we also talk a lot about Bath and Body Works, and recently I've been doing a lot of videos on household items. So yeah, today however I am gonna talk about makeup because that is why I originally started this YouTube channel, was to talk about makeup. And everyone, I'm pretty sure there are so many videos out there, you guys, that people have watched, especially if you're really into high-end makeup and are looking for dupes out there. And Shop Hush is so popular, but every single video that I've watched except for one, which I actually told her that I was really glad that she did a video on it because it was not a sponsored video. So I am someone who is not, that great at doing tutorials or anything, so I feel like, Shop Hush wouldn't necessarily, send me items. So I went on their app and I purchased 2 items just because I wanted to try it for myself, and I bought it with my own money. And I bought, actually technically I got 3 items, but 2 of one of them. So just 2 items to really try. One, I just kind of bought it as a present because I just feel like everyone out there is talking about it, so I just had the need to buy 2, one to give it to my mom and 1 for myself. So I definitely have a first impression to do for the Aphrodite palette, which is what everyone on YouTube has been raving about, and I was just like, what the heck, I have to go try it for myself because everyone is talking about it. So when I first opened the box of Shop Hush, which looks like this, basically the packaging was pretty darn good. I was very impressed with the way they packaged the items. My particular palette, the one which I opened, came in this bubble wrap, and it was very nicely packed. I can't find the sleeve, it's somewhere around in the room, but basically this is what the packaging was like. But except for the palette that I actually opened, it came in the bigger bubble wrap. And this is the outer packaging, and basically you can just open it up, and then the same pattern is on the actual palette. And the palette is sort of it's not too heavy, but it is kind of heavy. So that is something I really like about packagings. When they're heavy, then you kind of just know, they put an effort with their packaging. It's not just some crappy packaging like thin plastic which would like easily break. I don't think this is gonna break easily. And it also has a mirror, which I don't want to blind you guys. And another thing which I really appreciate about the Aphrodite palette is that the names of the eyeshadows, like it's all over, like it's over here, as you can see. And whereas even with Morphe and stuff, like there are no names, and that is something I really appreciate about this palette, is that they have the names. And you guys, this is the eyeshadow I used today. I used the Koi. So that's what Koi looks like. And Love. That's what Love looks like. And this Heartbreak, which is the matte black, and I look at how pigmented that is. And then Jealousy. So my first impression, I'm impressed. For the price, $10, this is something really good. Like, I just think that, I don't know what they put in this formula. Like, did they use the same formula as high-end makeup? Because usually with eyeshadows, I feel like even though I try to promote more of the drugstore products, with eyeshadows, I feel like, you know, it's kind of hit and miss from the drugstore. And I have tried some really good drugstore palettes, but some of them are even a little bit more pricier than this one, and I'm super impressed with this particular one. Like, oh my goodness, like can you believe this, that I paid $10 for this? Like, it is pretty good. Let me just quickly do a swatch on my hand so you guys can see better. Pretty pigmented, I would say. So that's the lighter nude color, which I have here on my brows, under my brows, as a brow highlight, and then the shimmery shade is what I have on my lids, and then in the crease I have the black and the this Jealousy, what is it? Yeah, it's called Jealousy, and that's what I basically have. So I'm definitely impressed with this palette, and would I recommend this to you guys? Yes, for sure. I have I was like dropping the palettes. I have another eyeshadow palette that I would like to show you guys, and this one is okay. So the Aphrodite palette is by the brand called Bad Habit. Definitely a steal. I would highly recommend it. It was actually on it was not on stock twice, and I was so pissed off, but then eventually I was able to like get it when they restocked it, but right now I believe it's out of stock again. And the other eyeshadow that I ended up getting is the Oak Lawn one, and it's in the color Natural. I believe they had 2 of this. Yeah, I forgot to mention that these packagings, they come with like a plastic cover up, which is really, really nice. This obviously looks like the Too Faced, you know. Oh, also the Aphrodite palette is a dupe for the Huda palette and the Modern Renaissance. Everybody has been talking about it, so I forgot to mention that earlier, but that's what people have been saying anyways. I don't own any of those palettes, so I wouldn't really know, but I've seen a couple of YouTube videos talk about it. Anyways, this is what the Natural color palette looks like by Oak Lawn. I have not swatched this yet, so I will be swatching it on camera with you guys. As you can see, it definitely looks a little bit similar to the Too Faced chocolate bar, the first one, I believe. I've seen like a couple of YouTube videos, and like I've seen them at Ulta and Sephora and stuff, but I never actually thought of buying it just because I don't really like spending that much money on eyeshadow palettes. So I was like, if there's a dupe available, I'm gonna try it and see how I feel about it. So let's do swatches for these. I'm just randomly picking. They're kind of buttery. I would definitely say that. So those are some of, let me just do another one. So those are some of the swatches on my hand, on my fingers, and then I'm gonna quickly, I used my other fingers to swatch the other one. I should have had a makeup remover somewhere here. It is pigmented, I would say that, but I feel like when I'm gonna try to blend it, it's gonna go away or something. Let me just swatch a couple more colors and see how I feel about them. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I don't know. One of the colors, maybe because I'm like, the Salted Caramel, there's a shade called Salted Caramel, and I swatched it and I really just don't see it. So I think with this palette, it's either a hit or a miss. Again, this is what the palette looks like. So I just swatched this color right now, and the champagne one, which is here at the bottom. Sorry about the lighting. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I think the matte ones are a little bit harder to see, but the shimmers, you can definitely see them. But like with the other palette, the Aphrodite one, even the mattes are pretty good. So I have a whole list of items that I want to try from shophush.com, just because, I don't know, like I feel like everyone's mainly talking about the Aphrodite palettes, and they're not really talking about some of the other palettes that I really want to try. So yeah, I definitely am in love with this. I think the Natural Oaklawn palette, I feel like I'm gonna have to, you know, not toss it, but like use it a little bit more, see how I feel about it. So that was pretty much it, you guys. I only wanted to buy 2 palettes because I don't know, I just didn't want to spend a lot of money and then be disappointed, because sometimes I feel like with sponsored videos, like it can be, you know, biased. So I wanted to try it for myself, and like I said, I bought this with my own money. So still need to play around with this one a little bit, and I can actually do a whole separate you know, review video on this. And this, I think we all know, and there's so many different reviews out there. I feel like there's just no point in me doing a review for it unless you really like want to see it. Or I could, you know, maybe do a get ready with me or something for this eyeshadow palette, or both of them, or something like that. So if you guys are interested in watching more videos like that, like where I'm getting ready and I'm talking to you guys, please just let me know. I don't know how much I would be filming like tutorials, just because I just don't have the best lighting. Like that is one of the things, and I don't have like a filming camera. Like I'm filming on my iPhone, and right now usually I sit down, but right now I am sitting like this because you know, the sun, as you can probably even tell, like the sun is literally just like falling on my floor. Then I would have been like, you know, covered with sunlight, and you could see the stripes of the window. So I didn't want that, so I kind of messed around with the lighting for that reason, or sorry, setup for that reason. So I hope you guys liked my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you would like to see. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.